Hey y'all! Hi guys, I'm outside this evening. I'm going to be planting a few flowers, and I also want to show you the stone wall that my husband built for our front yard planter. I can't wait for you to see it, so keep watching. It was a beautiful evening outside. We wanted to get outside and just work in the yard a little bit. So my husband is just spreading out some fresh landscape mix to cover the flower bed. We had planted a few flowers after he finished the stone wall here, and so yeah, we're just outside freshening it up a little bit. So here's a look at the sweet potato vines, which are the light green colored plant, and also the boxwood shrubs that I planted last fall. The white and purple flowers are called Angelonia Big Snow and Angelonia Big Violet. Here's a look at the flower bed before he built the stone wall. We've taken out all of the old flowers and he's made a form where he wants to build the wall. He's figured out how he wants to lay it all out, and so he's mixing up the concrete here, and he's going to make a footing. So he's going to put the concrete in the form. This is a look of the form, and he's starting to put in the concrete there, and he's filling it in. There's going to be a stone tower right there in the square, and then he's putting the concrete all the way around the bed. And it just makes a firm foundation for the stones to sit on and make it possible for him to make them level. So we put it all the way around. And these are the stones that we're using. They're called Oklahoma brown stones. And they're so pretty. They have kind of an organic texture. They're not shaped all the same. They're not all the same size, but they have different colors from gray, ranging all the way to more of a caramel or rust colored brown there. So when you put them all together and they're cleaned off, they look really pretty. So this side here is the smaller side of the garden, and he built a stone wall on this side as well. So he took the stones, laid them out, and he would cut them to size as he needed. And also those flat stones on top are Flagstone, same Oklahoma. So he's mixing mortar back there again to put in between the stones. Here you can see the wall, and they've been cleaned off on this side, and you can see the different colors and shapes. He really wanted to leave it in an organic kind of way, not uniformed, and I really like it. I think it's really pretty. I like the flagstone on top where you can see the different colors of the stone and the gray and the rust, and we used gray mortar in between the stones. And here you have the Oakland Red Holly. It's a pyramidal holly of the Southern Living Plant Collection, and it has multi-spiked leaves, not sharp to the touch, requires little pruning, and it's an evergreen. And also we planted a Shumard red oak. It's fast growing, has an upright canopy, red and yellow leaves in the fall. It grows 2 to 3 feet per year and 50 to 60 feet when mature. So here's a look at the flowers that we planted. You can see how small they are when they were first in, and now a couple of weeks later they have filled in and they're looking really nice. Another look at the stone tower. And just spreading out the landscape mix, and you can see how big the sweet potato vines have gotten. And there's Marley just living his best life over there, hanging out in the shade. Here's another look at the oak tree. This is a couple of weeks later after we planted it. We went ahead and staked it properly, and yeah, it's really thriving. And another look at the holly bush as well. And everything is growing in and looking really good. So this evening, what I wanted to do is plant some flowers that would add a little more color. Even though we have the purple and white flowers, I wanted to add just a pop of color. And these are the Cora Red Vinca. I think they're going to be perfect to add just that pop of color in the garden. So my husband Clarence is fertilizing the yard now. And there's Marley. He likes to play in the yard when we're planting and out working in the yard. And he likes to bark at the spreader. He doesn't like the sound that it makes. I think that's so funny. He loves to play. My husband loves to play with him as well. That's funny. So he's finishing up fertilizing the yard, and I'm getting started in planting the vinca here. And these are a few characteristics of the vinca. They're also called periwinkle, and the height is up to 14 inches, and they like partial shade to full sun. They're a dense annual, and it blooms late spring to early fall. They have bright summer foliage, star-shaped flowers, and something that I didn't know is that they attract butterflies. And I have noticed a few more butterflies around. I've seen yellow ones and monarch butterflies in the yard. They're also ground hugging, and they spread up to 24 inches. They're low maintenance, and they're hardy, but they won't thrive in standing water. So I'm just going through the yard, going through the bed and just spreading them out a little bit just to add pops of color throughout. It's not taking too long either. Able to plant them pretty quickly. So at the back of the garden there, where I'm spreading out the landscape mix, are the Adam's Needle yucca. And those were planted by the builder when we first moved in, and they're doing really well. They even had a flower sprout. Now to fertilize the flowers, I have some Miracle-Gro garden feeder and also Bloom Booster flower food. I'm just using the garden feeder on the regular Miracle-Gro first. I haven't used the Bloom Booster yet. But it's always important to just really water it in really well when you first plant new flowers or plants, just to give the roots a good water, and also adding this fertilizer will just help them to be strong and give them a good start. So I'm also watering the other side, and the plants that we added there is the purple Mexican heather there in the middle, and the Mojo pittosporum are the light colored bushes on each side, and another Oakland red holly. And these flowers are doing really well, and that heather is going to spill out over the stone wall there and just be really pretty as it grows in. And the flowers here in the pot is a pink Plosion coleus, and those are the pink vibrant flowers there, and the white vinca, along with the other sweet potato vines. So here's a look at everything after it's been watered in and looking good. Just wanted to give you a final look here of everything with the stone wall as well as the plants that we planted in. It's been just a beautiful evening and the perfect night to be outside working in the yard. So we're finishing up, getting ready to go inside, but I wanted to give you a look at the Texas sunset there. It's so beautiful and peaceful that evening. And thank you so much for watching. I'm going to have more videos coming out soon. We have a backyard project I want to share with you, and here's some more of my videos for you to view. And if you enjoyed this video, I would love it if you would hit the like button. This lets me know that you enjoy this type of content, and it also lets YouTube know that you're enjoying the videos that I'm putting out. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys are having a great day.